Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions review, the punk rock band of Wargame Review Institutions. Just want to show you guys a bunch of stuff I just picked up. These are 3 rule books I picked up for Len. First one is Rules for the Conduction of Colonial Skirmish War Games in Miniature from 1850 to 1900. Looks like a pretty simple and straightforward rule set. Charts are kind of hard to read here, kind of small, but other than that, looks fairly decent. And then here's some rules for doing pre-Dreadnought era naval battles. I don't know much about this rule set, but this looks straightforward too. And here's a really good one. My dad has owned a copy of this for years. This is the Sword and the Flame from Yaquinto Games. It covers fighting Pathans, Zulus, Boers, Egyptians, and Dervishers, all stuff in the British colonial period. This is a relatively simple set of miniature rules, but it's very fun to play. Even shows you here how to set up terrain and stuff on your table. Here it shows you how, gives you the colors of the British infantry and so forth, and the Scottish here, so you know how to paint them. And here's where the actual game rules start on page 13. Here's your charts: close in the combat chart, stand and fight chart, close combat chart, and a morale chart. And here you have a movement chart, rally chart, and some fire charts. And here's some more charts for the other player. I've played this with my dad more than a few times, actually. It's definitely fun. There's a rally chart. And here it's showing an example of setup. Alright, then I was at Goodwill, and I saw X-Wing there for $14.99, so I was like, fine, I'll pick it up. I checked the box before I left. It's got all the figures in there, and it looks like everything's unpunched. Here's a catalog. Here's your learn to play rules, and then here's your rules reference here. And you got the dice and all the cards and stuff, and it looks like it includes an X-Wing fighter and 2 TIE fighters, so you can get started with that. Then online, I ordered some stuff. This is a hanging cage. You got like a prisoner in it, and they're hanging in the cage and stuff, kind of like, I guess, a punishment or something. I never saw anything like this as far as miniature-wise, so I was like, I better pick this up. And then here's a well. This is definitely something I can use because I got lots of like rural houses and stuff, so all those could use a well. And these are pre-primed too. Also with a lot of miniatures, I got the Cemetery of the Fallen, Pathfinder battle thing. If you saw the Chronicles of Davis, episode 1, I have another one of these, and I use that to create the graveyard. I got a second one so I can have a much bigger graveyard. Alright, let me open it up and show you what's in here. Alright, so here on the top, you have the mausoleum here, some crypts for inside of it, some tombstones, those always come in handy, and here's some fencing. Fencing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, a gate, and some other small fences. But yeah, this is it's pre-painted. This is a pretty good setup. I think I paid, like, with shipping for this, like $40 with free shipping, which isn't bad. Actually, it's a great price. And then I picked up a used copy of Walking Dead All-Out War Miniatures game. I have the solo version of the game, and I've had quite a bit of fun with it. I made a few scenarios and stuff, but this is the full-blown game right here. Includes 6 player characters and a bunch of zombies. This is Carl here, Rick Grimes. I think that guy's Derek or something like that, and here's 3 other survivors. This one's a woman, and then we got a bunch of zombies. Includes the custom dice. And here's all the cards for the different characters. Here's the event cards. These are Depending on what threat level you're at, sometimes you'll move walkers or all sorts of other things can happen. And here you have some supply cards. I'm sure some of these are equipment cards too. See if anything's on the bottom. Here's the top of the spinner. Here's some quick start rules, which I think are pretty similar or the same as the rules in the Solitaire starter set. This is the full-blown rules here. I had a few questions from the Solitaire starter set, and I'm sure the questions will be answered in here, because this is the total rule set. And here you got a ruler just like in a Solitaire set, and looks like you got a house there. Here's the background for the spinner, a car, and some supplies, and a barrier here and stuff. Let's see if we got anything underneath. Yes, here's your kill zone, a template, a truck, police car, another car, more barriers. These things you put on the character sheets to show how much damage a character's gotten. If a character gets bitten, then you turn it around, and that shows that he's bitten, and you have to check every turn to see if he takes additional damage. And this right here, this is a playing field. I mean, for a little poster thing, this actually doesn't look bad. This isn't bad at all. Got streets turning there and stuff. And the last thing I got is a Walking Dead All-Out War Morgan booster. That came with the main game when I bought it. The guy sold them as a lot. So you've got Morgan here, Dwayne, and a spare zombie. And then includes some more supply cards. And in here are the character cards. Anyhow, guys, just wanted to show you this stuff. I may be getting more stuff this week because Little Wars is the end of this week. And let's see if any of the dealers have anything I can use. Have a good evening.